Hello, welcome. Today I'm going to read for you Autherens Part 1, Chapter 1, Part 5. Okay? So we have Part 5 here. Alessandra and a Time of Bliss. After the Empress fell unconscious, she was taken to a room in the heavens, where Alessandra, the goddess of healing and nurture, tended to her with her divine light. Alessandra, guardian of the skies and well-being, cared for the Empress until she began to recover. With evil banished from Paradiso for a time, Alessandra descended to the earthly realm. Disguised as Miss Dromina, she moved into the house next to mine. She was the most beautiful woman I had ever met. When we first spoke, her presence captivated me entirely. A chance encounter. One hot afternoon, while walking in the fields, I saw her approach. A lovely day for a man like you to be wandering the fields, wouldn't you say? She said, her voice as radiant as her presence. I turned to face her and was stunned. Her golden hair shone like sunlight. Her fair skin glowed, and her crystalline blue eyes seemed to hold the universe within them. I couldn't help but stare. You're so tense, she laughed, brushing away my nerves with her warmth. She stepped closer, and when our lips met, it felt like all time ceased to exist. That kiss sealed a love that burned as brightly as the fires that forged the worlds. It was in that moment that our daughter Amalus was conceived, timeless yet present all at once. A family in paradise. Amalus arrived fully formed, a perfect reflection of her mother. To suit the role of parents, Alessandra and I made ourselves appear older. Together the three of us lived in bliss, our love growing stronger with every passing moment. There was no toil, no fear, only joy and eternal love. Though I worked the paddy fields by day and spent my evenings with my family, I often looked up to the skies and wondered about the court of Autherens. Alessandra would gently remind me that the emperor no longer existed as a being to visit. The emperor has transformed, she said, stroking my face. He created a new universe for us to live in, called the Autherens, and now exists as its foundation. This is why you can no longer reach him, even in thought. Her words comforted me, yet I still felt a pang of longing for my old master. Amalus' loneliness. As Amalus grew, I saw a sadness take hold of her. Though she was kind and radiant, she longed for a companion. We were the only three beings in this serene wilderness, and her loneliness was evident. Seeing her melancholy broke my heart. I resolved to pray to the emperor for help, though I told no one of my plan. I ventured into the wild jungles of Fracoreneth, hoping to find a place where my prayer could reach him. Alessandra, sensing my intent, appeared to me in the ether. Her form materialized in front of me, startling me. My love, why are you about to pray? She asked gently. Is it for Amalus? Yes, I admitted. Alessandra's expression darkened with sorrow. Garoda, if you pray to the Emperor, you will undo this reality. You must choose. Keep me here or return to your role as his scribe. Her words pierced me deeply. How could I choose between my happiness with Alessandra and my daughter's future? I reasoned with her, insisting that Amalus needed a mother more than a companion, but my justifications rang hollow. As time passed, Alessandra began to fade. Slowly she reverted to Miss Dromina, and the skies grew darker. One day she was simply gone, leaving me alone with Amalus. Returned to the court. One day a white cloud enveloped us, and Amalus and I found ourselves transported to the court of Autherens. Daughter, this is my master's court, I said, holding her hand. Your mother is in the skies watching over us. Do not be afraid. We approached the throne where the emperor greeted us warmly. I knelt before him, and he embraced me, introducing me to his son, Heraldion. Heraldion was taller than Amalus, with golden hair and piercing blue eyes as well, a striking resemblance to his mother, the Empress. Amalus with her auburn hair, kind of blondish, and kind of brown eyes, mirrored Alessandra's beauty. The sight of her reminded me of the love I had lost. A painful confession. I regarded Heraldion with unease. He is his mother's son, isn't he? I asked the Emperor. Where is she? The Emperor's face grew heavy with sorrow. She is resting. I have done a terrible thing, Garoda. I stole her essence while she slept, and used it to create Heraldion. Unlike your daughter who was born from love, he was conceived in betrayal. Tears fell from the Emperor's eyes. Heraldion is my mistake, and the only way to right this wrong is to marry him to the purest spirit I know, your daughter Amalus. The words struck me like a blow. The Empress had been wronged in the deepest way, and I could sense that her heart ached for vengeance. In her pain, she longed for the justice that only her past lover, Empha, could provide. That's the end of chapter 1. And there has been about 5 videos for chapter 1. And this is the last video for chapter 1 of Autherens 1. Okay? The Lost Paradise. And thank you for listening.